Okay, I wanted to show some settings here for lighting, just a little effect that you can do to add light shafts so that the light coming into the room or an indoor environment is visible. Just add a nice little effect there. There's two main settings here to look into, so we'll just show you real quick what we're looking at here for the uh, exponential height fog. It's easier if you type in volumetric fog is what we want. So we're ticking that on, and that's the first setting. The next setting, still keeping vol and your search there, this helps here. There is a slider here for volumetric scattering, and if you put it onto the max, it doesn't actually get to what we need to. So if we type in 50, for example, we can start to see here now, we get the effect that we're after here, where you can see the light coming into that room or that area. Other things that you can look into are the general light settings, so the intensity, the light color, maybe using temperature if you want it to look cooler or warmer. So you can have a little play around with those too. But those are your two main settings there to get that kind of look, and it's very quick to do. The only thing I would say is the setup of that space will have an impact too, because the way that the light's coming into this room is affected by the colours that you see here in this zone. So for example, if I use the wall material for the floor, you see how it's a lot brighter, the interior reflection of lighting that's happening here, the bounce lighting that we're getting in this room area is a lot more intense when you've got white as a colour. So when we change that to a dark colour like the green here, we see a massive impact there. So that's something just to be aware of, that it will affect what you're looking at here. If you're looking at a really bright scene, you may find that that's not as obvious, and changing things like the intensity and other things might help. Oh, source angle is quite a nice one to look into as well, just to kind of blur that light casting. So that's a good setting to look into. But even so, it will be determined by the colouring that we have here and the textures that we're using there too. So yeah, source angle is quite a nice one. If I just come back to that, it's very sharp here, the lighting, and if we bring that up, you can see that it's a lot blurrier there. So that's another one to look into if you're interested. So do spend a bit of time having a look at these settings and experiment.